This next fight is 3 5-minute rounds in the flyweight division in the Battle of the Undefeated. Introducing your first warrior. Fighting out of the blue corner, this man's a mixed martial artist with a perfect professional record of 6 wins and no losses. He stands 173 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 57.02 kilograms. Representing Monster House and fighting out of Goryeo, Korea. Put your hands together for Chang Lee. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, also with a perfect professional record of 2 wins and no losses. He stands 168 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 56.68 kilograms. Representing Matrix MMA and fighting out of Singapore, please welcome Sim Cobra Kai Xiong.
Awesome. Sometimes we finish each other's sandwiches. Oh, I was going sandwiches. Sorry, buddy. Both these fighters light on their feet, ready to go. Up and down movement, giving each other different looks.
Cobra Kai with a front kick and a shot to the head.
A little bit of stance switching from Lee.
That's 5 shots landed from Cobra Kai. Not very telling, but that was the 6th one. It's clearly 7th. This is a fighter who's instantly got range on his opponent.
Yeah, Cobra Kai not taking a backward step. You could go as far as to say no retreat, no surrender. He's hitting hard, he's hitting first, he's hitting fast.
I did not expect to see accuracy like this from a fighter that had not fought in a couple of years.
Oh, close with the takedown, scores a beautiful takedown, finds himself in top position. Double butterflies from Lee though.
Mixed martial arts is nothing but trying to fix problems. Very interesting to see how he dealt with that double underhook problem.
Beautiful work from Lee to get back to the feet, just used his own feet to push it on the hips of Xiong. Again, so evenly matched, both these fighters. Lee testing the water again with a takedown. Constant movement from both men. Xiong's strikes seem to be slipping through just a little bit more. Seems to be finding the gaps a little better.
Chang Lee's coming alive a little bit though. Starting to warm up. May not have warmed up quite as much as he wanted backstage. Body looks just a little bit dry. Now he's coming into his own.
He's marked up the eye there. Marked up the left eye of his opponent with those hooks. They're sneaking through. Oh, big shot. Lovely jab just as Lee was kicking. Oh, need to be wary of a clash of heads. Both guys dropping levels, trying to get in on the takedown. We've seen that happen before. Can result in nasty cuts sometimes. Xiong pressing Lee against the cage right now. Lee's going to try and hit the reversal here. Use that over-under position. We say it so often, great job from Lee to hit the reversal, but Xiong puts him right back where he had him. And Kerry, we say it every show, but it's because it's something that needs to be stressed. This may look to the uninitiated like not a lot is going on, but it is the most draining aspect of mixed martial arts.
Yeah, in many ways, it's everything. Certainly,
yeah.
Once you're up against the cage, it's everything. Who can put whose hips up against the wall? Once your opponent's hips are on the cage, they cannot strike fully. They cannot strike effectively, and you can get some nasty shots in. We saw one earlier with that knee, and you can attempt the takedown. Once that takedown happens, then you can start landing those big elbows.
Lee trying to elevate the leg there, but nice split base. Xiong in defensive mode right now, trying to dig in for his own underhooks to reverse the position.
Cobra Kai on the defensive now a little bit. Reversed. In addition to those hands being used to get the ideal leverage to reverse the position, they're also used defensively.
Oh, big shot landed by Lee. Oh, flying knee from Xiong.
That's got the opponent rattled. Should stay on the head.
Without a shadow of a doubt, and then drops him to the mat. He may have spiked his own head, dropping down. Needs a big take. He's holding on to the cage. Referee hasn't seen it.
Cobra Kai needs to stay on those headshots.
Trying to work in on the rear naked choke, but doesn't
There
quite,
they are.
Doesn't have the hooks in yet. Because he didn't have those hooks, Lee was able to stand up. You wonder, have the cobwebs cleared from Lee just yet?
Not quite. Lee is still just a couple degrees off center.
Another big shot from Xiong.
Cobra Kai is doing a great job to stay on those headshots.
Oh, beautiful head kick. But is there a tendency of him to load up too much and go a little bit head hunting? But he rocked him again.
He's doing exactly what he should do. He's got to stay on that head. If he stays on that head, he's going to win in this round.
Oh, and Lee just eating shot after shot here. Xiong taking his
time. Don't wrestle. Don't leg kick. Don't butt. And the
credit to Lee for being able to hang in there.
He's absolutely showing that level of toughness that you need to have in the Brave Combat Federation cage. That said, fantastic round for Cobra Kai.
Here you see that flying knee landing right on the neck, and that was really the beginning of the point where Lee was compromised.
When you get hit to the body, it can linger. It can linger for 30 seconds, 45 seconds. When you get hit to the head, it lasts for 5 to 10 seconds, then it completely clears. But if the opponent's...
Referee letting it go. There's ice in the corner right now. The referee hasn't seen it. That's going to be a hazard should they get into it.
We're going to hope these two fighters stay out of that corner. Naturally, back straight into it. Cobra Kai backing up now, but countering effectively. Ate a shot. In on an over-under. They're going to jostle for position a little bit.
Lee trying to get in on the takedown.
Lee did a nice job there. One of the most important things to do in mixed martial arts is when you try something and it doesn't work, you go right into something else. Double leg didn't work, boop, went right straight into a knee.
Yeah, I don't want to harp on at the point, but the referee needs to call a break in the action and dry that water. It's a safety hazard. Back to the action. Lee taking the back here, landing big knees. May look for a trip takedown of his own, back trip takedown, but trying to drag forward. Xiong trying to turn in towards his opponent. Xiong doing a good job of staying upright here.
He is taking little shots to the legs. He's purely on the defensive right now. And he's in Slippery City.
Just shy with the head kick, and that eye really starting to mark up that left eye of Xiong.
Cobra Kai backing up, taking some shots to the head.
Has the output of Chang slowed down a little bit, or Xiong, has it slowed down a little bit in the second round due to that long period of inactivity, not having fought since November of 2019? Because like we've said, Kerry, you cannot replicate cage time. You can spar, you can do positional work, you can do jiu-jitsu rounds, but you cannot replicate a mixed martial arts bout.
He's waiting for that old second wind to come along. I think it will in very short order, next 90 seconds or so. But yeah, there's a slight decrease in output. I don't expect it to last over the length of the entire round.
And now Xiong has one
hook,
a
little bit high.
He's forcing
a little
the head
bit high, rolling with it.
He's not quite underneath the chin, but he switches to the was thinking about switching to the body triangle.
Figure four's in.
And may use this to flatten out the body. Lee doing the right thing by trying to roll to the side that the body triangle is locked on. Now, the terrible thing with that body triangle is every breath you take tightens it a little bit.
Mixed martial arts uniquely in combat sports combines relatively static moments like you're seeing right here where you're just pulling with all your might, and then unbelievably explosive moments where you're pushing when you have your stomach cramped up with that figure four.
Nice
it makes
work.
Absolutely beautiful reversal.
Sorry to cut you off there, Carrick, but beautiful work from Lee. Was able to ride out the position, waited until Xiong was trying to change and advance his own position, and right now he ends up on the back.
He may even be looking for a standing figure four, which is highly unusual.
Xiong trying to create that little bit of separation needed. Trip takedown. Lands right into the half guard or the anchor position that we've seen popularized in mixed martial arts recently. Trying to step over that knee, but Lee doing the right thing by trying to get his right hip to the ground and turn in towards Xiong.
Lee trying to make a little bit of space, and then is likely going to try to stand. There it is. Again, Cobra Kai did a great job. Lost that top position, but landed 2 shots on the way up.
Moving a little bit better now in the latter half of the second round than he was at the beginning. Shakes out the arms. Maybe starting to hit that second wind that you were talking about, Carrick. Nice footwork just to free him off and take himself off the center line. Head kick to hook. Not a million miles away from landing flush.
Just heard the clapper. 10 seconds now, or even less, Brave Nation.
You have to think.
One of the things about both these men that impresses me so much is most things in mixed martial arts fail, and the better fighters, the ones that are going to move up and up and up, are the ones that take advantage of their own failures. They don't just take advantage of their successes. They can get your opponent down the ground. Okay, great. Now I can start landing shots. When things don't work, there is a huge opportunity in this sport. We saw both of these fighters doing it. And we've got
Third and final round of an intriguing bout. Sim Kai Xiong, Chang Ho Lee. Lee opening up with a little bit more urgency.
I believe Lee has been told.
Big takedown from Lee, shelving the legs, Dagestani style. You think he's been told that he needs to get finished to get the win here?
I think he's been told that, yeah, he needs to be much, much more aggressive, and he's showing it. He's in on the back, causing it. Now, under the rules of the unified, latest interpretation of the unified rules of mixed martial arts, simply getting a takedown doesn't count for much, but when you see a fighter who gets that body lock and he lands just a few shots, even if he doesn't get the takedown, you're seeing a fighter in advantage.
Xiong trying to score that takedown. Both these guys are in that under-over position. Potential trip here for Lee should he try and attack that right leg. Outside trip was open for him momentarily, not now. Tried to land on the break. Oh, big shot from Xiong. Took his head off the center line and landed a big right.
Chang Ho Lee may be stalking just a little bit too purposefully and getting set up. He can't just move forward zombie style. He's got to move in and out a little bit, in and out, or he's going to continue to get hit like that. Also leaves himself open to a takedown.
So you're trying to tell the Korean to fight less like a zombie. Interesting. It works out one fairly well-known one. Landing knees against the cage is Lee. 3 minutes to go in the third and final round. Both these guys feeling the effects of a hard-fought battle. But Lee's eating some big shots here. Again, Xiong must be thinking, what do I need to land clean here to put this guy out? Serious chins and ability to absorb punishment from the Korean fighters here tonight.
Chung-Hoo Lee needs to reverse, separate, and then go back to the game he's trying to play here, which is moving forward, striking with the momentum of that forward movement behind them.
Tried the sit-down takedown, was denied by Xiong.
There's the separation, and there's that forward movement.
Xiong had to get his back off the cage, does so beautifully. This is where he wants the fight to take place. Expect to see Xiong try and march him down, land his strikes to pressure against the cage and take down.
Chung-Hoo Lee moving forward, landing the majority of shots.
It's almost as if Xiong's trying to time a counter. Nice head movement, just ducks under, but Lee again closing the distance, trying to get in on a takedown of his own. Oh, that's huge in the context of the fight. But credit to Lee, he springs right back up. Trying to reverse the position in that over-under. He's going to have to almost use his arms like a steering wheel to try and reverse the position here.
Cobra Kai needs to strike a little bit more from here. Simply pressing your opponent back up against, there you go. Even those little shot, little shoulder bump, little knees to the inner thigh. That little body shot, that's what we need to see more of.
Nice shot on the break from Lee. Tried the jumping knee of his own, but he's landing strikes here. In predatory mode, marching, stalking, walking his opponent down. Starting to turn it up with less than a minute to go. He's going to want the separation. There it is. Watch out for another big knee. I think he's thinking about covering it with distance.
Phil, I am deeply impressed with Chung-Hoo Lee. He is just stalking, stalking, stalking. His opponent knows where he's going to be. He's going to be walking straight at him, landing shots, and he's making it work.
Not only is he landing shots, but he's also accepted the fact he has to eat a shot. Nice defense from Xiong. 10 seconds to go. These fighters can't be separated. Have to go to the judges.
Huge heart, and they have a lot to be proud of.
Both fighters clearly believe they have done enough to win here. Very close fight. The beginning, we saw the striking acumen and the near finish from Xiong. But then almost a reckless abandon from Lee, charging forward, landing huge strikes. Very difficult on the scorecard.
It is indeed. But what's not difficult is for these two to be standing or kneeling in the Brave Combat Federation cage and showing respect and even love for each other. Beautiful moment in there. Dropped down to their knees, bowed forward, stood up, continued popping hands. This is nothing but respect, nothing but love.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, another epic battle inside our Brave CF Monster Zim cage. After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard. All 3 judges scored about 29-28 for unanimous decision victory. Out of the red corner, Zim Cobra Kai,